only that, my daughter is also dealing with cancer. So I just been in a space, just me and God. That's why I haven't been making videos. God just got me in this place. He got me on a spiritual journey, and I just been studying my Bible, uplifting Him, being in nature, working in my yard, planting a garden, just things to keep my mind occupied, because it's been so much going on, and then just a lot going on that I had to go and get on anxiety medicine. I didn't even have anxiety when I went through cancer, and I went through some of the strongest treatments. But at this point right here that I'm at, I had to go get on anxiety medicine because I didn't know if I was going or coming. It was just too much at one time. Yes, I got a personal relationship with God, but this was just too much. Me and my cousin, like when she need inspiration, she would call me. Even like 2 months ago when when the doctors had gave her up, told her it wasn't no more to do, and she called me, and I was like, she was crying, and I was like, no, we're not going to cry. We're going to believe God's report. And God's report said you're going to live and not die. But you know something? When you got a lot of negative people around you, and negative is all that you hear every day, you grow tired in your fight. And I think that was what happened. Because when I went to her, they did this P90 treatment on her. And when I went to her treatment, after her first treatment, and the doctor told her that a tumor, no, let me go back. The doctor said, what have you been doing? And she said, I just been laying in the bed, seeing what was going to happen. He said, you been doing what? She said, laying in the bed just to see what was going to happen. And he said, you might as well get up from there. You're not going nowhere. So, let's show you. And then the test, after her first treatment, and they did an x-ray, her tumor had shrunk 3 centimeters. And so I was so happy. I just knew that she was going to make it. And then a lot of people get in your ear. A lot of negative people. A lot of people that's supposed to be uplifting you. Like telling you, oh, that treatment hurt. You should try to see if you can get on another treatment. No, if this treatment right here is working and it is shrinking tumors at that rate, this is the treatment that she needs to be on. It was just a lot of baby, and they wouldn't let her take this journey and run it by herself. And she was the type, that her big sister was the end all be all, so she was listening to her. And I think she just got a lot of wrong vibes, and then just started doing this and that and changing from this one and that one, because even she went to MD Anderson about her treatment, and the man up there told her that, like, the doctor is doing right. If you was my patient, this would be the plan that I had you on. So she was on the right plan. It's just too much negativity. Too much negativity. Even in her last days, like, people around you talking death. Death this, death this, death this. Well, you're going to die, because, hey, it's a part of living. But if you ain't got the right person that's down deaf, they ain't got no faith. You don't need them around you. Because they speaking death into you when you need to be letting somebody speak life into believing what God said. God said by his stripes we are healed. So that's the kind of things that I'm encouraging her to do. But those around her was encouraging other things. And I think she just got tired of the fight and just gave up. She died a day after her oldest son's birthday, which he turned 20, I think, maybe 20, maybe 19. Maybe 19, because he just graduated last year, 19. And she made it through his birthday, and the next day, the Lord came and took her home. I guess God said, if you ain't got nobody, and me, I went and seen her like 2 days before she passed. And I could tell, because I took care of my daddy, and you know those 2 medicines, that when you go to hospice and they're making you comfortable, that's what they was giving her. But I didn't understand why. When she was just up the other day, up moving around, and y'all steady feeding her this medicine. Yeah, it's medicine so she won't be in pain, but it's medicine to make her comfortable as she transitions. And every day that the nurse would say, oh, today is the day, today is the day. And guess what? It wouldn't be the day, because you know why? Because the nurse is not God. So, y'all steady saying what the nurse say. Where's your faith in God? Where's your faith talking about the things that God promised us? So, she passed. She said she was ready to go. And I will be just like her. If I had people around me that couldn't uplift me, that didn't have the faith that I had, I'm fighting over here, but you talking different language than I'm talking. So it was hurtful, because we was like this. That was my first cousin. About 6 years younger than me. But raised like sisters. And I'm hurt. And plus my daughter is also going through stage 3B cervical cancer. So it was a lot, guys. So I had to take a mental break. I had to get in my word so I can be on the wall for my family. And so that's what I've been doing. I just wanted to come talk to y'all. And yeah. Am I hurt? I'm hurt, but I'm not sad. Because when I went to see her a couple of days before she died, I wish I wouldn't have went to see her. I wish I would have just remembered her as she was. But I'm finna get up out of here. I just wanted to come tell y'all where I've been and what's going on. And I'm not saying I'm going to be steady, because I still got a lot of healing to do. I got a lot of spiritual cleansing to do. And I guess I could come on there and talk about my spiritual journey. And maybe if I pray and God leads me that way, that's how I've been walking by what God is leading me to do. So, yeah, he told me to come on here and do Father's Day baskets, but I didn't even do Father's Day baskets, guys, because I just wasn't there. And I don't want to put if my energy is not right, I don't want to be making stuff for other people to pass on the energy. That's just me. So I didn't do Father's Day. So I hope everybody that made Father's Day baskets that went out to sell have a great sellout. And y'all keep me and my family in your prayers. Bye, guys.